for pre-need funerals, burials, and cremation since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, 256-245-4361. Funeral arrangements to be announced for Tontavious Curry. Those arrangements to be announced by S.M. Goodson Funeral Home in Talladega. Funeral service for Mary Alice Hodge will be Saturday at 1 p.m. from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home with Dr. Matthew Leonard officiating. Burial in the Marsh Cemetery. Visitation today at the funeral home from 1 to 7. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Crematory directing. Chevy Amanda Letson, age 43. Funeral service celebration of life will be Sunday at 2 p.m. from Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga with Pastor Gina Sumner's officiating. Burial in the Marble City Cemetery. Visitation for Chevy will be on Saturday from 1 to 7 at the funeral home, Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga directing. Also, funeral service for Tommy Williams Jr., age 43 of Talladega, will be Saturday at S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Chapel at 3 o'clock. Pastor Percy Welch officiating. Burial in the Oak Hill Cemetery in Talladega. Visitation today, 3 to 7 at the funeral home, S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Crematory directing. Funeral service for Roger Dale Skelton, age 76 of Sylacauga, is Tuesday at 2 o'clock from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel with burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mr. Skelton died Wednesday, May 31st at Citizens BMC in Talladega. Visitation scheduled for Monday, 5 to 7 at the funeral home. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Alexia Whetstone will be at Community Funeral Home noon tomorrow with burial in the Macedonia Cemetery. Visitation today, 1 to 7 o'clock at the funeral home, Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga directing. Visitation for Mr. Fred Williams will be Saturday at 11 a.m. from 11 until noon at Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, followed by a graveside service at noon in the Marble City Cemetery. Reginald Hawkins will officiate that service. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. And celebration of life was held yesterday for Franklin Kirby Barnett, age 64. That was held at Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Celebration of life was held from 5 until 6 yesterday. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. In other obituary news this morning, we'll get to that shortly. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975, it's Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations, call 256-245-4361. That's 256-245-4361. One final funeral announcement to make this morning. Mr. Larry Matchin died at Coosa Valley Medical Center this morning. After midnight, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, will announce the funeral arrangements for Mr. Larry Matchin. Larry was one of the sons of Mr. Francis Matchin. Ms. Matchin, Mr. Francis passed away several years ago, and Larry and he worked together in the carpet cleaning business. And Larry passed away early this morning. Curtis & Son Funeral Home will announce the funeral arrangements.